Greetings, everybody. It's me, Medicine Woman Cat. How you guys doing out there? It's been a minute since I've made a video, but I really felt called today to speak to you about a subject that I've really been on lately, and that is aligning your consciousness. One of the Hermetic principles is that the universe is mental. We all know that all reality is created by a super consciousness that you want to refer to as Source, God, the Divine, the Most High, whatever you're more comfortable with, but it is what it is. And because you are also a creator, you have this power within you. I want to share a little story with you guys briefly, a personal story. I don't really get into much personal stuff on here, on YouTube especially, but just to give context, I've been thinking this morning, 1 year ago, my life was so different. And I mean, 100% different. And I do want to say that I believe that last holiday season was probably the saddest of probably the saddest, I don't know if I want to say my whole life, but a really, really sad time, sadder than any time that I had really remembering. And so, yeah, I was in a marriage that was dying, that had been in the process of dying for some years, and things were just not aligned. The relationship wasn't aligned. I wasn't aligned with the reality that I wanted to manifest because I was in a different mind state until I was motivated by an incident that happened on Christmas that made me feel so lonely and so sad and so disconnected that it really catapulted me and motivated me to really research and to put into practice and action quantum leaping into a different reality, literally. So yeah, guys, it's totally possible to do these things. And one of the first things you have to understand is that you do have the power. Once you understand that, then you can work from there. Once you realize you have the power, you have to hold a frequency. And what that means is that you have to consistently hold the frequency of what you want to experience. The feeling, the sensation, and the visuals combined powerfully, consistently, with faith and belief. Now, this isn't easy. This is not for the faint of heart or for those who live in a pessimistic, doubtful, skeptical mindset, because if you're already there, this isn't going to work. This only works if you truly believe and trust. If you truly surrender to the divine, if you truly align your consciousness with what you want to experience, not understanding the how and the when, but simply understanding that it is so, Asheo, it's already yours, right? So you have to consistently hold this. And when I tell you I quantum shifted into a new life, it is crazy. It's literally a completely different life with completely different people and completely different versions of myself. One that I fully embrace and I allow to shine and to glow and to not be shrunken and to not be dimmed. And so, yeah, these types of things are important if you want to align with a happier timeline. Some people say highest timeline, happier timeline. It's really the same, because if you happiest, it's highest, right? So, yeah, you just have to be in that mindset. I also am in the mindset of all of my needs are met and beyond expectations. So what that means is that things literally happen in a almost miraculous fashion. The universe rearranges itself to fit your consciousness alignment and what it is you're putting out there, requesting through your consistent meditation, visualization, verbalization. Okay, all of that combined with the faith, belief, the trust, and the release. You know what? Faith, belief, trust, and release. Faith, belief, trust, and release. Faith, belief, trust, and release. One day you're going to wake up and be like, what the? I'm here. I don't know how I got here. It's only by the miracle of the Most High, the divine God, source, love, consciousness. But I'm here. And so you don't have to remain stuck where you're at. If you are in a place in your life that you don't like, change it. You're a creator. You are a God. You are the God self in the physical form. And you have the power to do this. So if you want to change your life, you can. I am now surrounded by I'm rich. I'm rich and abundant and feeling calm, peace, joy. I'm loved with care, consideration. I'm surrounded by positive community, people on the same frequency, the same mindset, happiness, laughter, kinship, friendship, support, where your talents are recognized, where your talents are desired, where your medicine is desired. If you have a version of yourself you've yet to step into, that version of you already exists. Tap into that version. Ask that version in prayer. Please lead me to be where you are. And I want to tell you, that's exactly what I did. I spoke to my future self. And I said, please lead me to become who you are. Lead me in the steps, day by day, the things that I need to do, the things that I need to focus on. The information, the help, the resources, whatever, the books, the YouTube videos, the people, the messages. Lead me with the information so that I can align with where I want to be, and it happens. So if it happened to me, it can happen to you. I really just wanted to leave this encouragement for you guys today. Happy holidays, everyone. I'll be back with some more really cool, interesting content on my podcast here as well on YouTube. I got to get more on this YouTube. I've really been focusing a lot on other things, finalizing just my life here, and really just honestly enjoying my life. And that's what it's about. I like sharing my journey because there were once people who shared theirs with me, and it helps. So we're all here to support and love each other. If you like my content, hit subscribe. Make sure your notifications on so you know when I upload new videos. Share this video with people who you think may benefit. And I want to send you the highest love and light from the cosmic realms to you. Peace.